Alrighty, so today we're going into a skilled nursing facility to do an eval on a individual who has had a stroke and it's left-sided involvement. They have pneumonia as well as they're coughing up blood. So for the pneumonia, I would do droplet precautions, but because this individual is coughing up blood, I will be putting on a gown and a face shield if possible. Since we don't have face shields, we'll just have to use our imagination, but I will put the gown on. Before going into the room, I would wash my hands for 20 seconds, get those bad boys nice and clean. Once they were clean, I throw on my gown. For the purposes of this video, I won't be tying the top or the back because I don't want to bust the ties and not be able to use the gown again. So again, we're just gonna have to use our imagination, tie it in the back nice and secure, put my mask on, nose piece on top, spread it, and then crimp the nose, make sure it's nice and secure. And then I would throw my gloves on. Making sure that the glove covers the gown so that there is no exposed skin. So today we're going to be going in to see this patient to position them for involved lower extremity D1 flexion extension exercises. So in the case it states that they like to be sidelined, so they're going to be on their side. Normally, if we had the equipment available, I would have bolsters and wedges placed so that they felt more stable since they did have a stroke and there's one entire side involved. Since we don't have that available, we're just going to have to use our imagination, but I would have a positioning wedge in the back to hold them upright, as well as a positioning wedge or a pillow in the front. So I'm going to be draping the involved extremity, which is the left extremity, for treatment. So I'm going to put this underneath. My gown would not have fallen off right then. And you're doing a great job of holding that up. For these purposes, I would have the drape positioned underneath the patient's arm to hold it secure. I would use a towel to create an edge, making sure not to put it over the patient's face, and I would bring it up. I would secure the towel as well underneath the patient's arm. I would, for positioning purposes, put a pillow between the patient's knee, even if they need to be removed for the actual treatment. And for the patient's comfort, I can give them a pillow in front to hug. Now that we've completed the positioning and the draping, this position would give you access to flex and extend the leg in a non-weight bearing position, which is what it states. I would remove my PPE, shimmy out of it from the front, making sure not to touch the inside with my dirty gloves. I would pull the gown off one hand with the glove and then touch the inside only, pulling the gown and the glove off in one, hypothetically, like that. Ball it up, touching only the inside, put it in the bin inside the patient's room, remove my mask,